Baseball from the... Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
First pitch on its way.
Mookie Betts.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is
First
underway.
Pitch, 1 o'clock.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back to...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone.
Martinez.
And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the Yankees.
The first baseman.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there.
LeMahieu.
1 out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron
Hicks.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike one. Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Batting seventh,
into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Pedroia, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting
so
nine.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter
for the Yankees.
He's set to lead off the
second
home
baseman,
half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. He uses that short Forced to an advantage home run. Here's Didi Gregorius.
7. The
So go
shortstop.
after the first pitch
Didi.
and bounce it into foul territory.
Gregorius.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting. Third base.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 0-2 once more. Devers, right field and carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off
as we
for
move
the
on to
Yankees,
the bottom of inning number 3.
the designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in 1.
Encarnacion.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia has it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth. The
Now
third
at the
baseman,
plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
DJ LeMahieu.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Porcello into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love
the right
those
fielder,
long
another
darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave one. They still trail it here. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Moreland.
Ready now, Mitch Moreland. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a
catcher.
long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out.
And now he's tagged out, trying to scramble back to second. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
The batter,
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second
now
out.
Batting, the center fielder.
Now it's a plate. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. In there, strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run home. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1
Leading
for
off
him
for
here in
the
this
Yankees.
one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate.
Now
probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo
left
Stanton
fielder.
now. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Almost, man. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swings it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Urshela comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Strike taken up in the zone. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Number 85.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything
Leading
going.
up for
and he
the
said
Yankees,
they just seem way too
the
anxious
catcher,
right now.
Gary.
The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi is after it, but this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. Nothing in 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past meetings against Luis Sessa. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Grounded to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for the Yankees. That really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Only 2 hits so far, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Judge.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I know you're standing on the mound, you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Porcello sets. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Judge is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They're down. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's taken for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The bat.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Torres hit the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So no. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get started here in the inning.
The second baseman.
Wake up the
Gleyber.
Yeah, not much to get excited about. Just a single notch on the scoreboard. But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Andrew Benintendi.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Now
riding into the box, Christian Vasquez. And they're runners at the corners now.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Run on 2 hits in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another
leading
shot.
off for the Yankees.
He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
now, Edwin Encarnacion. He went down on strikes last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's still digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Right fielder, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Launches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days.
The right fielder.
But it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back days, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 5. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hitting.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Boston sent 5. About set for baseball. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Cleveland. From 161st. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for
Here
Boston.
Comes the first pitch.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is
first
underway.
Pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Got it, second. The third baseman.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting at an even 400. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
And he fouls this one off.
LeMahieu.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
It takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in past meetings with Tanaka. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. Gone! Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rafael Devers. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Here comes the Yankee manager now out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So the near. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres.
For the Yankees.
And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
The throw into second, and he's safe.
He's safe. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. One away.
Batting sixth. The
so a runner on second with one down now. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and there are two away now. And a second here with two away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Strike two.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Urshela is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Red Sox.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. In there for strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Right side. Torres brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. The Red Sox tack on Edwin Encarnacion now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off
as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Weekly hit to third. Urshela gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds, and
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, batting .500, 4 for 8. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees.
Back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Judge.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for a second at bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The last at bat, Manny, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the... Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in,
Gary
Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup.
The
he
batter.
hadn't used it yet.
The shortstop.
What does he do? He uses it, pulls the
Gregorius.
string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Dustin Pedroia.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
the right
Mookie
fielder.
Betts.
Mookie.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. No outs, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Rafael Devers trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. At the knees, strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. The
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring up our former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Now
at the plate, Christian Vasquez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion.
Leading off
for the Yankees. Half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Getting in, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Chad Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57.
First pitch on its way.
Green.
Is a fastball right there for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line drive to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bradley stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Shot toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A man on third with 2 down. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Velasquez gets the call
right
from
fielder,
the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Judge.
Drops
Your
in a strike to
please.
Start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
For the Red Sox.
Not a bad idea
Number
right there.
76.
Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. And he popped him up. Moreland onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Now is the play.
Second baseman.
1 for 2
Laser.
on his line thus far.
Torres.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys
high and deep to right center. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Your attention, please.
Tommy Kingley
now
comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than
Number
the
48.
other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Oh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the
Slipping in, Christian Vasquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter
digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty.
And his game of hide and seek ends as Giancarlo Stanton now
leading off
2 here
for
to
the
start
Yankees.
the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bogarts is there. 1 down.
Now batting. The catcher.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Delivery to him on the way. Grounded. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still 16-0. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now back.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and for the plate, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Bradley is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
The third baseman,
First offering on its way.
Urshela.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
DJ.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 16-0 the final this afternoon.